Welcome back to The Overtime. I'm your weekend reporter, Evan McNelia, here to give you the weekend rundown. Coming up this weekend for Northern Arizona sports, we've got Flagstaff High School girls basketball as they look to continue their playoff run Friday night in Tucson. They'll be taking on the third seed, Saguaro High School, in the second round of the 4A girls basketball playoffs. That game starts at 7 p.m. Flag Girls Soccer is also looking to keep the ball rolling on their postseason, hosting 12th seed Sahuarita High School, who upset Thunderbird in the first round. That game is scheduled for Saturday at 2 p.m. The Eagles baseball team begins their season this weekend. Their first game is Friday at 3:45 p.m., a home game against Deer Valley. Saturday, Flagstaff has a home doubleheader scheduled against Mojave High School with games beginning at noon and 3 p.m. Going across town to the Coconino Panthers, Coco Softball also kicks off their season on Friday with a 4 p.m. home game against Greenway High School. Panthers boys hoops will go head-to-head with Mesquite High School in the second round of the 4A boys basketball playoffs. That game is scheduled for Saturday at 7 p.m. Unfortunately for Lumberjack football fans, Saturday's upcoming home game has been postponed due to COVID protocols within the Idaho Vandals program. Luckily, the Big Sky Conference set up bye weeks in the schedule for such a scenario. The game's reschedule will likely be announced soon by each school's athletic department and the Big Sky Conference. And finally, heading on to the Lumberjacks' upcoming schedule, NAU Volleyball heads to the University of Northern Colorado to take on the Bears in a two-match series on Sunday and Monday to wrap up their regular season. Both teams come into the series sporting 9-3 records, tied in playoff seeding. This series will directly determine both of these teams' playoff spots for the upcoming Big Sky Conference tournament. The Sunday match will begin at 3 p.m. and Monday's regular season finale starts at 5 p.m. That's everything coming up this weekend. Back to you at the desk, Tyler.
Thank you to our reporter Michael Manny and weekend reporter Evan McNelia for the latest updates on Northern Arizona sports. And thank you for tuning into this edition of The Overtime. Go and check out some local games this week in Flagstaff, and we'll be back next Friday at 6:15 for another show of The Overtime.